tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Homage to the Blessed One, Worthy One, fully enlightened Buddha. Sile patittaya naro sapañño chittam paññanca bhavayang athapi nipako bhikkhu so imang vijati jata. Dear friends in the Dhamma, today I would like to discuss about the importance of family life as a Buddhist. We all know that everyone like to receive love, affection, and warmth of the family life. Sociologists describe family as a unit. It can be either extended family or nuclear family. But what binds the family? Actually, it is the love that binds the family. Buddha has, even though he teaches us to reach the supermundane level, still there are so many teachings in the Buddha's discourses regarding our lay life, for the success of our lay life, for the benefit of our lay life. Buddha one time visited 3 of his students, including Venerable Anuruddha Thero and 2 other monks who were living in a forest. And at that time, when Buddha went there, Buddha asked, do they live in harmony, in accordance with the rules and precepts, and also do they have good comradeship, good friendship, loving, brotherly loving relationships? Then the Anuruddha Thero explained, they live in harmony, without debating, without criticizing, without any distractions regarding each other. And also they use few Pali terms such as sammodamana, avivadamana, kirodaki bhuta, like the milk and water. You know, sammodamana means you live in a pleasant mind with each other. Avivadamana means you don't debate, you don't argue, you don't criticize each other. And most important term used in this conversation is the discussion of love, like the milk and water. You know, milk and water can be blended together so nicely that it cannot be separated. So similarly, they said, even though 3 of us are in this spiritual path, meditating and trying to achieve the spiritual growth and spiritual enlightenment, but still, even though we are in 3 bodies, in our minds we are in one. So if you take in our society, we have differences in our character, in our way of looking at things, the way we appreciate things, things we like, things we don't like. But still, there is a possibility to have a greater and wider love towards each family member. So love is described in Buddhism in a very wider and very clear way. Buddha himself was an unconditional lover towards all beings. Each and every morning, Lord Buddha wake up and he spread his Mahakaruna towards all beings. So what is true love? If there's a true love, there shouldn't be pain between 2 persons, that means husband and wife. there should be understanding between husband and wife. And also others' suffering also feel by the other partner, that is husband or wife. If husband is in pain, wife feel the same feeling. So there cannot be problems or troubles which is mine or her or his in a family life. That means both are in body, two different person, but in their mind they should be in one person in their mind, in unity, in cohesion, in understanding, with care and sympathy. Another important aspect of love is the intimacy. How you share things, how you share secret, how you share food, how you share your feelings. This is very important aspect of the family life. So another important aspect of love is the compassion. When other person in pain, when other person in great grief or suffering, this person also feel it. And third quality of a person who have a Buddhist way of understanding of love is those who include everybody, including shortcomings. Whether you have shortcomings or whether you have perfections, it doesn't matter. What matters is you accept everything without conditions, without any restrictions. You accept the person as they are. And you are not going to dominate, you are not going to control the person you are in love with you. So it is very important that in Singalovada Sutta, Buddha has explained the duties and responsibilities of husband and wife towards each other. How do we recognize these duties and responsibilities towards husband and wife? Buddha explained very in a psychological way, understanding the women's psychology. Buddha says the women need more appreciation. So the person's duty towards the good husband, towards her wife, is to sammananai, to be respectful, to be appreciate her qualities, to have some understanding of her character and give due respect. Anavamananaya, not to disrespectful to the wife. That is, sometimes you may have problems in your family, you may have disagreements. Whatever you have, you are not going to criticize your wife in front of the other people, in front of the relatives, in front of the society. So you have to be not too disrespectful. And Buddha also explained that anaticharya, that it is very integral, very important part of family life is the confidence, the trust, the loyalty you have towards your wife. It is so important. Whole marriage life can be depend on this. If one partner betray the other, if the one partner is not loyal to other, the whole trust will be broken. Whole foundation of the family can be destroyed because of the disloyalty or the mistrust or the not having any understanding whatsoever. So it is very important to respectful and understand, and also to protect the dignity of the wife, and also to continue with this sort of loyalty until the death. In Buddhist literature, there is a marvelous and very good family life was led by two couples called Nakula Mata and Nakula Pita. They were really nice husband and wife. They got married at the age of 16. And when Buddha visited this family, and at the age of 80, they were very old and feeble. And Nakula Pita described Buddha how they had their family life for a long, long time without any debate, without any quarrel, without any fighting. So they were very happy family. And Buddha, he said, Nakula Pita said to the Buddha, ever since I got married, Nakula Mata, I never ever think about another woman even in dream, not in reality. So not by words, not by actions. So was the Nakula Mata. She was also very loyal, and she also said the same. And not only that, they said, if we would like to be husband and wife, not only this life, if we going to reborn, we would like to be husband and wife in the samsara again and again. Such was the rapport, such was the understanding, such was the trust they had in their each other. So Buddha says, suppose if you want to reborn and be the husband and wife in the next life, it is possible according to the Buddha's teachings. And if you develop the sama saddha, sama sila, sama prajna, these qualities, if you develop, sama saddha means you have equal faith each other, and also equal faith in the triple gem, and also sama sila, you have the same virtues, same qualities between you and her, and also sama prajna, you develop the same kind of wisdom together, understanding together, and sama tyaga, you are also sacrificed. In family life, it's very important factor is commitment and the sacrifice. One is must ready to sacrifice one comfort zones, one's comforts for the benefit of the other. That makes everyone happy. How loyal, how dedicated, how committed to the family values, and it is very also important to have some values in the family traditions. Nowadays, families are very busy. Husband come to the home one time, wife come to the home another time, children come to the home another time. They are in their rooms and they don't have quality time in the family. They are so busy. They don't take food, share the food together. They don't sit together and talk the problems they are facing. So nobody understands what is going on in their lives. So it's very difficult for them to understand each other and have some deep conversation about what really matters in their family lives. So it's very important to understand that commitment and the cohesion in the family environment is very, very important. And also apart from these other duties husband have towards the wife are the giving her the control of the house, and also giving very beautiful things. As women are in favor of those things, they prepare to have beautiful things. So it is good to give from time to time appropriate gifts and beautiful things for the wife, so that she is happy. So when husband doing these duties toward the wife also has 5 duties towards the husband. One is to have the house very well organized, and also look after the servants and other things in the family, and also protect the valuable things that is earned by the husband. And also she should be clever and not lazy person. Suppose if a wife is a lazy person and she doesn't get up early in the morning and prepare the tea and the breakfast, and the children and the husband cannot go to work, and there will be a big mess in the family. So it's very important to understand each and everyone's responsibilities, each and everyone's roles in the family life. If they understand these roles and duties and responsibilities of each other, there won't be any conflicts, there won't be any problems, there will be peace and harmony in the family. And I know sometimes it's very important to have a listening ear in the family. There was a 2 couple, I got to know a story, and in that couple, they just got married, and one day they were cleaning the room, and there was a rat, and that rat went from one door. And the husband and wife began to argue. The wife said, the rat went this way. The husband said, no, the rat went that way. And this argument continued, and they began to quarrel. And the wife left the home and went to the mother's house. And when she went to the mother's house, and mother asks, why did you come here? You are married, you should supposed to live with the husband. Then the wife says, my husband is so strict and stubborn, he never listens to me, he say what he say, and he cannot change his opinion. I don't want to live with him. And but somehow mother made feel relaxed, and mother made her feel comfortable. After few days asked the daughter to go back. And when this daughter went to the house, the husband was reading the newspaper, and husband did not talk, and wife thought, I come all the way to house and she should have started the conversation. And the wife thinks same way, husband thinks same way, and finally husband break the ice. That means he began the conversation. And when husband says, that day I told you the rat went this way, they began the same conversation again, same debate again, and finally after few years they divorce. Because we need to know right time to talk in certain situation, and also we need to know right time to be silent. It is very important to understand each other, and also give some dignity, give some other person's opinion, some value, and listening ear is very important. Sometimes problems arise in the family life because they don't open their eyes, and they don't open their ears to the problem. They are not aware of what is going on, and they continue to debate. It is very important to have this kind of understanding. And I read a very nice little story in a Russian short story, and one couple who were living in a Russian village, and husband was a little bit weak, and wife was about to go to collect some firewood from the forest. And husband says to the wife, please have the jacket, please have the cap, so that you will not going to get flu, because it's the winter time and it's so cold outside. So it doesn't matter how you are old or young, the caring attitude towards the husband and wife is very important. So this kind of cohesion, this kind of care is very important. Another very important fact is forgiveness. Whether we can forgive for the shortcomings, whether we can forgive any mistakes. Sometimes we carry the mark, or we carry the any hurt feelings in our mind. We are not ready to give any forgiveness to the other partner. It is very important to forgive then and there. Sometimes we forgive after 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. But if you can forgive right there when the mistake is done, when the any thing that shouldn't happen, then you can forgive. So forgiveness is very important. And also tolerance. Former president of India, when he was a nuclear scientist, and one day he came after hard day's work, and his wife was also making a lot of works in the house, but accidentally when she was making the chapati, some of chapatis burned too much. But when the children ate all the good chapatis, and the only left chapati was the burnt one for the Abdul Kalam, he said, I would like to eat burnt chapatis, because that why he said like that, just to make her wife happy, so that wife don't need to prepare the chapati again after hard day's work. So everybody was happy. But if the scientist try to quarrel with the wife, I can't eat after hard day's work this burnt chapati, I want fresh and new chapati, the situation would have been very sour. So it's very important to give some space, some kind of understanding that you ready to accept the shortcomings and act wisely. Certain situations we are not ready to make these sacrifices. So another example Buddha says in one simile, if suppose you have one eye and you are very, very careful to look up to your eye, because if you lose that eye also, you are going to lose your sight. Similarly, Buddha says you must look after your compassion, your love, your affection towards the partner, like the one-eyed man. One-eyed man will protect his eye. Similarly, you must protect your love and care towards the family members. Other part of this relationship is the building the children for the society. And when family is get together, there will be children. So we need to educate them children. So Buddha says the most important part is to papa nivareti. You have to educate your children not to do unwholesome, demeritorious deeds. So they need to be teach kalyane niveseti. They need to teach the good actions, good manners, good values to the children. Then the third duty from parents to children is to give them proper and good skills and education. And also they should be given the inheritance and some other duties towards the children. So in Buddhism, always encouraged to have a good family life, and also to be good husband and wife. There are so much in Buddhist teachings. So let's hope that you will use these teachings for your benefit to build better, nicer society, because the family is the most important unit in the society. The family contributes to the upliftment of the society, for the development of the society. So let us learn these Buddhist values and the teachings which is useful for our day-to-day life, and make our life nicer and better, and also very peaceful and happy. So with that, I will wind up the small Dhamma talk today. May the blessings of Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha with you. May the Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha guide you and protect you. May all the deities and devas receive these merits, and may they attain the supreme bliss of Nibbana. Sadhu. Akasattha ca bhummattha deva naga mahiddhika punyantang anumoditva cirang rakkantu sasanang. Akasattha ca bhummattha deva naga mahiddhika punyantang anumoditva cirang rakkantu desanang. Akasattha ca bhummattha deva naga mahiddhika punyantang anumoditva cirang rakkantu tang sadati. May the Triple Gem bless you. May you be well and happy.